Hello, good morning students. Myself Madhukumar, lecturer in physics department. Now I will demo or conduct the first experiment, that is diffraction grating by normal incidence method. Okay. In this experiment our aim is to determine the wavelength of the spectral lines. The spectral lines are in the order of Vibgayar, in the increasing order. In this method we have to find out the wavelength of the given spectral colors or given spectral lines. So we are using the grating here. So grating means number of lines drawn on the plain glass plate by the diamond tip. It is called grating. When white light falls on this grating, it undergoes diffraction. So you already studied in the third semester about the diffraction chapter and also about the grating. Now we concentrated only on readings and aim to determine the wavelength of the spectral lines. Okay. So this is a spectrometer. In this spectrometer, this one is a collimator. This is collimator. This is a prism table and telescope, and this is grating. Okay. First we have to set the experiment initially. So we have to focus for 4 objects from the telescope. Okay, for 4 objects we have to focus to get an invert image in the telescope. We have to rotate this knob till the clear image is obtained. Then you do not disturb this knob. Okay. Then you place the grating and the slits. You have to adjust the slit width, everything initially. So it gives the wide slit. Okay. I will show you. This is the white slit like this. Okay. So it's appear like this only. This is a white slit obtained in the telescope. So when grating is placed, so here the grating is normal to the incident light from the collimator, but it may be 88 degree, 89 degree, or may not be 90 degree. It may be 89 degree, 88 degree, like that. So we have to incident the light rays normal to the surface of the grating. For that one we have to set the instrument or refraction grating normal to the surface. First we have to take the reading for white slit, what the white slit obtained from the telescope. That reading is taken. So I will take the reading. So that is roughly this is in the 143. It is in 143 degree and 20 minutes right there. For that one we have to add 90 degree. What the value obtained? 143 plus 90 means how much is obtained? 143 20 minutes plus 90 degree means 233 degree. So now we have to place this. So now add the 90 degree to the obtained value, that is 143 degree plus 90 degree, that gives a 233 degree. You place this telescope at 233 degree. See here. So this is a 233 degree. So when you place this telescope 233 degree, then angle between the collimator and telescope will be 90 degrees. See this one, like this. So this is the shape when you place the 233 degree telescope. Then again you rotate this prism table till the white slit obtained in the telescope. See this one, the white slit was obtained in the telescope. So now you have to take the reading for this one. The reading is 274 degree. Okay, the reading is 274 degree. For the value obtained 274 degree, you have to subtract the 45 degree from the 274 degree. Okay, so after subtraction we get 129 degree. Okay, now you subtract the 45 degree with the 274, we get 129. You have to place this grating for the 129 degree. Okay, I will show you. Sorry, 229 degree. So what is the value of 274 minus 45 degree? That gives a 229. See this one. This is a 229. 230. So we have to place there. So we get 229. So then the diffraction grating is normal to the incident light rays. Okay, now the light ray is incident exactly normal to the surface of the grating. This is the adjustment of the diffraction grating at the normal incidence. Okay, now it is the telescope is free. Now it is free more rotation. Now we have to take the reading for the color slits. So here the color slits are obtained when the traveling microscope is moved right side or left side. We get the color slits. I will show you. See here, the color lines are obtained. See, we get the color lines. This is a yellow, green color is you are seeing. Now the 7 constant colors are obtained in this grating. Then you have to take the reading from the violet color. So see the tabular column. So you have to take the reading for the violet color. So then note down the vertical section of the crosswire is coincide to the violet color. Then you have to take the reading MSR and CVD. Then you have to take the total reading. Then after you take the blue color reading, again the traveling microscope move right side or left side. So you get the blue color. Then again you see the MSR and CVD and note down the total reading. So you have to take the reading. Next reading is green. Again you do the same thing, and yellow 1, yellow 2. So here 2 yellow lines are obtained. The yellow 1 and yellow 2, you have to take the reading. MSR reading is same for both the yellow and yellow 2, only CVD is changes. Then you have to calculate the total reading. Okay, after this taking the reading, so you have to take the direct reading for the white slit. So white slit is obtained. Okay, this one is the white slit. For this one you have to coincide exactly to the vertical line of cross section. So then you have to take the reading for white slit. Then you have to find out the deviation angle. Okay, from this tabular column, so this is a spectrometer reading and this is a deviation. Direct reading is taken. What the direct reading obtained, from that one you have to subtract the spectrometer reading. That gives the angle of deviation from the white slit at what angle the color light rays are deviated. That one is calculated using the formula theta is equal to r naught minus r, or r minus r naught. Here which one is greater, we have to subtract. That one is r minus r naught. R naught is a direct reading. Okay, then you have to find out the wavelength for the given spectral lines. That the equation becomes lambda is equal to sine theta divided by n, capital N into small n, where small n is harder, that is 1 always. Now we have to find out that is sine theta. Okay, so before that one you have to find out the n, capital N. The capital N value equation, n is equal to sine theta g divided by lambda g, where theta g is the angle of deviation for green color and lambda g is the wavelength of green color, because which lies at the center of the 7 constant color. Therefore we have to take on the green color. After substituting the values we get the n. So n is the number of lines per unit length. Per 1 unit length how many number of lines are present, that can be calculated. Then you have to subtract in this equation. Then you have to find out the wavelength for the given spectral colors. Then you have to write the result. In the result you have to write the wavelength of the colors violet, blue, green, yellow 1 and yellow 2. The values, what the value obtained from calculating method. So you have to write in the result. Okay, thank you.